Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you with a polar bear. Coming at you from the Lost Isle Zoo here on the ZAWA Together server, a server that you yourself can join if you head over to the Patreon, link in the description. You can find all the information there. This is free, or well, it's not free. It's eligible for people to join and build their zoo alongside me here, actually. Well, not directly alongside me, but like you could find a nearby island and build there. Not that one, though. I'm working on that one. But all right, today we got some work to do, though, because a couple of weeks ago, you guys killed it in the comments section by naming the goats, okay? Now, last week, we had a Christmas special. We had a build competition, so obviously it was a little bit of a different episode, but today we're back in action, all right? So we have some goats to go name, all right? I think I have 5 of them, so we got to go get some names. Yes, I do have 5 goats, all right? So we're going to be putting 5 goats in that exhibit. Let's get down to the first name, which is going to be Gary. All right, we have 2 R's, Gary, okay, and that was submitted by Simon Holmes. Thank you very much for that. The second one is going to be Peter. Now, you might think that that was actually submitted by Peter, who, by the way, did drop a nice super thanks on the video, so you are still the top donor for here on the zoo. Super thanks count just like super chats during live stream, so I'm going to go update the sign. It's now $50, people. But no, this was not submitted by Peter. This was submitted by Love2Craft, so thank you so much for that. However, Peter and Matt Myers both did suggest Doc M77. All right, obviously one of the hermits over there. He's the Redstone wizard, and the goat is kind of his thing over there. I actually haven't been watching some of the newer stuff because I'm busy doing this for you guys to watch. But one of these days, I would love to sit down and just binge his entire Hermitcraft. What season are they on now? I don't even remember. Holy cow, I'm so out of the loop. Somebody quick, go over to Doc M77's latest video and put down GReimer is out of the loop in his comment section, if you could. Let's see if that confuses him. He has no idea who I am. I think I've only ever met that person like once. But okay, anyway. For the next goat, we're going to call this one Messi, the football player. Lionel Messi, I believe that is. Very good at soccer/football, or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to name this one Messi. That was suggested by 2 people, actually. Poke Lewis and The Dash's Imagination. So thank you for the name suggestion. And for the last one, we're going to name this one Billy, because Billy Goat, you know, why not? Star Nanny actually suggested that one. So we have our names, people. Let's go put the goats in the exhibit. Okay, so it's right over here that we have this wonderful goat exhibit. Now, I do have to double-check. Ow, faceplant. Do have to double-check, make sure there's no place for the goats to get out of here, you know, because that would be awkward if I had a bunch of goats running free. Not like that's really all that weird because we have a whole bunch of goats on top of the volcano anyway. I don't think they can escape here. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get some stuff out of the hotbar and get some goats into the hotbar. All right, so this one here, we're going to set down right here. Blink, open up. Whoa, he looks like a demon. It's crazy. These are Better Animals Plus, so I don't really know if I'm going to get any info on them, but there we go. You are now Gary instead of Demon. You're Gary. All right, Messi is going in here now. Let's slap this down there. Boyam. There you go, Messi. He kind of looks like a soccer ball. And Billy, we got Billy. Let's put him up on the hillside here a little bit because he's a Billy goat. So, boink, there we go. All right, Billy, welcome. All right, next one's gonna be Peter. There you go, Peter. Welcome. Ooh, I like the color. That's nice. It's like a copper color. Orange, an orange goat. And then the final one is gonna be Doc M77. Bink right there. That'd be great if that actually changed his color scheme to have like the half green robotic like face thing too, you know? That'd be an awesome little Easter egg. All right, we got our goats. I think we are good. I think they're good. You guys good? I think we're all good. I think it's time to go start building another exhibit. Now, what exhibit, you might be asking? We have so much terraforming to do. Just to be perfectly transparent with you guys, I have not done a lot of digging on the volcano, and there's a reason. I haven't actually been on the server a whole lot recently, because it's the holidays and all that other stuff, and, you know, spending time with friends, family, but more importantly, it's because I am having some really, really serious PC issues, okay? Like, I am having crashes and issues. That's the reason why you guys haven't seen any time lapses in the recent episodes, because if it crashes during, like, that hour or so that I'm working on the time lapse, I lose it all, okay? So that's kind of the bad news. I'm having some really horrific PC issues. Good news is that I bought a whole bunch of really expensive parts, and we're just going to smash them into this computer. So the guy that actually helped put the PC together for me, he actually was the one who recommended these parts to try to fix the issue, and we're going to go put it together and see if it works. So the question is, which exhibit are we going to be building today? Now, recently, I got a present from Cinnamon on the server, who is not on right now. In fact, it's kind of late at night, so I'm like the only one on here right now. But Cinnamon recently has been doing a lot of gift giving, okay? Now, he has given me, in the last episode when we did the building competition, a giant panda. All right, now the panda, I was not expecting to actually build anything in here for a giant panda. But considering I got it as a present, it would be really mean of me not to actually build an exhibit for it. So I think I'm going to put it right... Well, I'm going to be carving out the volcano, aren't I, a little bit? Well, I'll work with it. When I carve out the area, if it digs into the panda exhibit, I'll mold it, and I'll get it to work. I'll get it to fit. So I'm thinking about putting it like right here where this lava is. You think pandas like lava? You think they like it? You think it's safe for them? Hi, Dinnerbone. How's it going? The upside down giraffe. I'm thinking about putting it like right here, kind of carving it into the side a little bit, and then maybe having a little bit of an overhang. And this might be easier if I actually get the hole dug out first, but the path will cut in right through here, and it'll be like right in here. Now, I only have one panda, so it doesn't have to be some massive exhibit, but it does have to have like bamboo in it and all that other fun jazz. But I got to get rid of that lava first. But then I'm going to mark out the hole here where we're gonna have the kind of like, oh my gosh, you stupid, where it has where like the pit is going to be. The land itself is going to be probably at like this elevation, so it's going to be, it's probably dug out enough right there. I really just need to get rid of the lava, and then I'm going to create the perimeter for the exhibit itself. Okay, this looks weird. I know, I get it, because this is like a little thing. It's, but I got the thing marked out. This is the exhibit. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a very big one, because I only have one. Yeah, I heard him crawling. I only have one panda, so this is just a home for one right here. So get your thinking caps on. I need a name for a panda in for next week's episode. But all right, this is what I got marked out right here. Now this is the same level as what we got going on over there, so that there can be a walkway in between here, and you can see both exhibits on either side. But this back part's gonna be raised up, and once I terraform the volcano, I'm gonna have to work this all in here somehow. But that's a future GReimer problem. Screw that guy. I'll figure that out later. Now, I have to do some digging, okay? So this has to be dug down a little bit, because the panda bear could probably get out of here. Well, I don't think by the too high thing, but I wanted to put some foliage and some decoration and stuff. There's going to be a lot of grass and stuff, because we're talking like a bamboo forest is what I'm going to try to build in here. So, not a lot of grass, a lot of bushes and stuff is what I'm trying to say. So I got to do a lot of digging right now. Hopefully my shovel can hold up. All right, let me get to it. A whole lot of mining, like 4 days, in-game days later for me, but really only like something, I think it's like maybe a fraction of a second for you guys. And we have, oh, there's still one more over there. Okay, got him. And we have, wham! Okay, we got a big hole in the ground now, and I also designed the back kind of cliff edge that hangs over. I think it looks all right. That kind of looks a little janky right there, but I might be able to get up there and fix that before the episode is over, or maybe I'll leave it because I got to terraform the top of that thing anyway once I do the volcano, which I really do have to buckle down and do. But all right, so this is relatively flat. Okay, there's only a slight incline because I'm going to try to make this like it's going to have a lot of bamboo in it growing, and it's going to have a lot of like trees and bushes, or not trees, but shrubs and bushes and stuff in there too. Give the panda a little bit of grass to roll around in and stuff. Thinking that he, she, what do I got here? He, right? Yes, he. Well, will like this area here. I'm thinking that this will work out pretty good. Okay, so I think the next thing to do is design the ground. I just put grass in there as the blank canvas, as I usually do. So I'm thinking, let's grab the ground backpack here and actually let's take a peek at this. What do we got? What do we even have in here that I could use? All right, actually, first let's grab the bat backpack. Actually, I think that might be more useful. Okay, so let's add a little bit of podzol into this thing. I don't want to go overboard though, because I don't want this to look like a murky swamp. Let's get some coarse dirt, of course. It's of course dirt is what it actually is. I should probably rename that like my own texture pack. It's of course dirt. We're gonna put of course dirt in there. Green concrete powder I'm thinking I'm going to add in here as well, because I want it to be kind of like a jungly feel, so I want to kind of brighten, add a little different color greenery in there. And I think that might be about it. That might be about it. Now, I'm sure the panda would like some water, but I don't really know. I was actually thinking about putting like a waterfall in here, but I'm thinking that it could drown in that, like it gets stuck in the water stream, so I'm going to say no to that. I don't really want to kill the panda. But all right, with these 3 blocks, I think that we can actually make something happen here. So I'm going to sprinkle them on in here, and we're going to get something. So I have the blocks placed, but I did leave them more spaced out than I usually do. Okay, so this doesn't look that great right now. It kind of just looks like it's speckled in here, but that's because I plan on doing quite a few path blocks in here. You know, I'm going to use a shovel to like mat down this stuff and whatnot. I'm going to have a lot of that throughout here. However, I want to get the foliage put in first. And then we'll put the path blocks in kind of sprinkled around throughout that. As well as, actually, since we're doing this, we might as well actually have a little bit of fun here, you know, because that's a game after all. This is what we're playing it for. Let's actually put some of this back here. Grab some of this gravel out of here, maybe a little bit of this cobblestone. And what we're going to do is we're going to start adding in a stone pile or two, which we've done in other exhibits. Maybe like one right up here. Somewhere like right in here. And we're going to put down some gravel in here, as well as the stone itself. And then maybe we'll build up a little bit around it, like so. See, look at that. Yes, now if we also take like a button or two, and we just kind of sprinkle them in here, this really makes it look like something special. Look at that little pile of rocks right there. Okay, so we'll add another one of them, probably somewhere back here. Maybe right in here. Let's grab the stone again. And we'll put in the gravel, as well as the stone itself. And again, we're going to build up the... I know that covers up one of the gravel, but man, whatever. Build up a little bit with the cobblestone there, and then we'll sprinkle in a dirt block, or a button rather, every once in a while. Right in there. Let's actually remove that and replace it with gravel. So it's a little bit different than the other one. So, alright, yeah, I'm thinking that looks pretty good. A couple of stone piles. Sweet. Now, what do we have? This gravel, actually, I wouldn't mind sprinkling this in very rarely, too, like somewhere out around here. I think I'm running a little low on it. Do I have any gravel in the bat backpack? No, I don't. I have some podzol in there, but do I have any gravel in here? No, I have some andesite. No, I don't. Okay, so I might have to go grab some gravel, but I'm going to sprinkle in just a few blocks here or there throughout the exhibit as well, just to kind of add like a fifth block, right? There's the grass, there. Well, 6 blocks. Grass, the coarse dirt, the green concrete powder, the podzol, the path block, and then now we're gonna have gravel, so it's gonna be a mosaic of blocks in here, that's for sure. But hopefully it'll all come together. All right, hey, we got Gronk just joined the game. Now Gronk is new to the server, so welcome, Gronk. Welcome. All right, we are working on the Panda exhibit, and you are here. You just don't realize that you're actually in the episode. All right, so what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be adding in maybe a little bit of gravel and rock kind of back here. Probably gravel and cobble actually. Kind of back here where maybe the edge of the cliffside kind of crumbled a little, you know, like kind of building it up a little bit like this, you know, so that it's not just a 90-degree grass wall, you know. We're gonna kind of doodad that up with just a wee bit, you know, something kind of along those lines perhaps, so it doesn't look as kind of undetailed. I also added a little bit of cobble slabs and stuff up on the cliffside itself. Kind of thinking this looks pretty good. I mean, maybe we'll slap another one right here. Something like that, you know. Yeah, take that off there. Yeah, all right, something kind of like that. I think that looks pretty good. Now, it is getting nighttime. Creepers be creeping. I got to be sleeping here real fast. So let's take a power nap, and then we'll get right back to it. Okay, I think as far as the land goes, we're looking pretty good. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. Obviously, still need to add the path block, so that's not completely done yet. But for right now, I think I'm going to shift gears, and I'm going to move on to the foliage and all that other fun jazz that goes along with that. This stuff actually needs to go into the bat backpack real quick, because that's where I got it from. Alright, and I think that's it. Alright, let's grab the plants backpack here real fast. Take a peek in here and see what we can put in here. Boy, I don't have a lot of bamboo. I do not have a lot of bamboo. I think this was growing at spawn. The black bamboo was anyway. Yellow bamboo, I'm not so sure. I kind of think the black bamboo kind of looks... Well, let's actually look at this. I think the black bamboo probably looks a little bit better. But let's actually just slap some of this down here, and we have the bone meal. Actually, I know where I can get more bamboo is just by doing this, I believe. Oh yeah, grow, my pretties, grow. Oh, that's as tall as it goes. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of string. I just realized that. So let's just chop that down right there. Let it rain. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of string so this doesn't grow like all maximum height, because that'll look really kind of lame. So we're gonna try to put some string on top of this, I'm thinking, and that'll like once we get to the height that we want it. But I think let's bone meal this up a little bit here. Hack that off right there. Collect a few more pieces. Now I think that's probably plenty for what I have in mind. I can bone meal up each plant as high as I want it. Let's just chop that down. Let's get some of this stuff too, actually, the yellow bamboo as well, because we'll sprinkle that in here. Let's grab a couple more bones. I have more. I have plenty of them back in my little hidey hole. But let's get a couple more bones and grow. Oh, that's as far as it's gonna go too. So we'll get some yellow bamboo and sprinkle that in there too. It'll be like black and yellow kind of mixed in through this. I just think that the black bamboo looks just better. But you know, who am I to judge? All right, that should be probably plenty for what I have in mind anyway as well. So, all right, let's shelve the bamboo for a second though, because if I put a whole bunch of bamboo in here and then I try to decorate with like the bushes and stuff, it's just gonna be very difficult. So let's start off with the bushes. Bat backpack, I need you desperately in my life. We're gonna grab good old-fashioned jungle leaves. All right. One thing I wouldn't mind putting in here is just an idea. I thought about this while I was digging out the area. I haven't done too much other than the bathrooms. I haven't done too much as far as like the temples and stuff that would have been covered up by the volcano erupting. So what if we took some, I thought I had like cracked stone bricks too, but okay, let's take some stone bricks. I swear I had cracked stone bricks someplace. Where are they? Yeah, I probably dumped them back in the chest or something like that, so I probably don't have them on me at all. But let's just take, actually, we'll work with what we got right here, and we'll take some mossy stone too. And let's put in like a little something in here to kind of make it seem like there was something maybe buried under the ground here. I could actually, hold on, I'm having an idea, an epiphany. Lightning just struck my brain. That must have hurt. All right, let's take, actually, I think that works. I need a crafting grid. Let's get like some stairs made up here, maybe slabs, and then the fence as well. And let's go ahead and make ourselves a little bit of space here. Okay, and then let's put in like a little something. I don't know, something like down here or something like that. Gronk is asking about the new part, how the new part running. Currently running this episode on my old computer still, so if it crashes and burns, well, it's been fun. Let's go ahead and actually sprinkle some of this in here. So like I said, it looks like there might be something buried maybe under the ground a little bit here, you know, giving it like a little bit of mystery. You know, I don't know. I'm just kind of brainstorming here. Yeah, something kind of like that. It's very subtle, very simple, and that's the only part that I'm going to be adding in here too. I don't really want to go too nuts with this, so maybe I should stop while on my head. Let's slap that in there, and then we'll put yeah, no, we'll do that. That looks better. Okay. Yeah, little something like that. Like that might have been part of a building that got destroyed in one of the many volcanic eruptions. Okay, so now let's get on to doing the foliage like I originally planned before I got wildly distracted with these ruins here. All right, so we're gonna grab the jungle leaves here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sprinkle these things in, kind of in places and sort of heavenly, yeah, heavily and heavenly. They're gonna look fantastic. They're gonna be just great. Thinking that's probably pretty good. There is quite a bit of foliage in here, but not actually entirely all that I want. There is something else I wouldn't mind doing, and I remember this from, no, not those, although I could probably sprinkle them in. I remember this from the tiger exhibit from last season, but if we had like vines coming down from up there, that might actually look really good. So let's grab my balls, and we're just gonna yeet them up there. All right, and then once we're up here now, we can actually get on. Hi, giraffes. How you doing? We're gonna start putting in some leaf blocks in here. Maybe like right here. Whoop! Then I fell. Grab my balls again, and we're just gonna eat them up there again. Oh, I didn't make it. That was a bad throw. Oh, I have an endermite down here. Battle to the death. Where is he? Where is he? Come on. Peek your head around the corner. Peek your head around the corner. Got him. All right. Let me try to throw my balls up there again. Much better toss that time. All right, I didn't mean to fall off those right there. So let's go ahead and build this up here. Something like this. All right, now, like I said, I have to do this whole area up. I'm going to have to obviously move the giraffes. So I'm not going to do any detailing beyond this back here, but I just wanted to get this part kind of going because I'm thinking having some vines draped down or some like, they're not vines. These are, you know, jungle leaves, obviously, but having some of these things kind of draped down will look really cool from up top here. Okay, it's not the greatest, but it's not bad. I mean, it is what I thought it was gonna be. That looks a little weird with that being the same height as the ground thing next to it there. The cliff edge is what I'm trying to say. Let me just knock that down or bring that down one more. Let's just take a peek. Yeah, okay, I like that a lot better. There, so it's got some vines kind of dangling down from the top, some foliage up there, which looks kind of cool. It really blends it in, I think. So, especially since that kind of works with the actual biome that I'm kind of designing with the overgrown area. I'm going to put palm trees and stuff up there. It'll look great when it's done. I really got to buckle down and get that done. Okay, I think now with this stuff spaced out the way it is, we're at the point where we can probably start thinking about adding the bamboo in here. Now, like I said, we're going to need some just regular blocks. I can't keep using leaf blocks as scaffolding. There's actually scaffolding in the game, but I'm just not using it because I don't know. Let's just use grass. Let's use grass blocks. All right, we got plenty of those anyway. So we're also going to need a bunch of string, which I don't have on me. So I have to run back to the base real fast and grab some. I have a ton of string back there. Got plenty of string, got a full stack of it. If I use more than a stack in here, it's just crazy. Gronk is just rocking and rolling through the achievements right now. He is speedrunning the game. So he's getting all caught up on the early starter achievements that you get, because I haven't gotten an achievement in a long time. I think since like Crab Brave, where I had the crabs do a dance at the jukebox. That might have been my last one, I'm not too sure. But alright, so we can add these in here. Now, I don't want to add so much bamboo in here that you can't see anything. I do want it to be a bamboo forest, you know, because I think that's where they would reside and be happy in. But I don't want to add so much in it that it's like I can't see any of the pandas, you know. So I'm gonna try to keep it maybe in clumps rather than in filling the entire area. So let's just like put down one here, there, and maybe like right here, and maybe right here. Okay, and we're gonna grow this up a little bit. Can I actually like hop on this while it grows? Wouldn't that be interesting? Ooh, boop, boop. Whoa. Okay, hold on. This elytra thing really screws me up sometimes. There we go. Can I like hop on this? Yeah, I can. Oh, and I'm stuck in it. All right, this is a predicament. All right, the reason why I wanted to hop on there though originally was, although it failed miserably, is because I want to get up here so I can put the string on top of it so it doesn't grow anymore. All right, so there we go. All right, so that one's good. And then well, some of these are already naturally growing. See, they're going to do that. So this one I'm going to grow maybe that tall. Like I said, I don't want it to grow maximum height because then they'll all be kind of the same height and that would look kind of weird. So we are going to be putting some string in here to stop that. Okay, good. Like how that's turning out so far. Let's go ahead and add another clump of them maybe over here. I don't want to really put them too much in the foreground. I mean, I'll put like one in the foreground here, one or two, and I'll grow it up a little bit, but I don't want it to be blocking the view of the pandas, so I don't really want to go too nuts with this. Yeah, like that. Plus with this texture pack or shader pack that I have on, I can really see the string pretty easily when I'm looking at it from above, so I'm going to be able to see that one crystal clear when I'm looking at it from the viewing area, which is along this edge right here. Alright, let's go ahead and drop in a couple more. We're going to create another little cluster over here, I'm thinking would be a good idea. Let's put one there, one here, right there, right next to it. And up here, yeah, let's maybe one more back here. Let's go ahead and grow these a little bit. Okay, I'm thinking that's probably pretty good for the bamboo. I don't really want to do too much of that. I got them all at varying heights and stuff, so I think that's kind of a cool little detail. As far as the other bamboo, the yellow bamboo, I wouldn't mind sprinkling in one or two of these things as well, kind of along where these clusters are, you know, just to kind of change up. And if we cap them off right away, like when they're short like that, it looks like it was a bamboo shoot that kind of didn't make it, you know, it like died out, you know. So I'm thinking that this will look actually really good when it's sprinkled in with the black bamboo. Okay, I think we can probably move past the bamboo now. I'm thinking that we've done enough. We've done enough with the bamboo. I'm liking how this is looking. I especially like the yellow bamboo. I really do think that adds a nice little detail into this. Really does make it look like it kind of died out, you know. I'm thinking that looks really good. Okay, with all the string above it too, they shouldn't change their heights at all. This should be permanent the way that they are, which I kind of like the idea of that. All right, now let's look into the plants backpack. What else can we squeeze in here? Okay, like cacti, not so much. Toadstools wouldn't be out of the question. I wouldn't mind adding a little bit of water in here too that has like lily pads on it, so that I don't really think the pandas are going to drown in one deep water, but maybe some lily pads on it to create kind of like a wet area in here as well. Berry bushes are probably a good idea to sprinkle in here. Some palm fronds or some fan palms might not look too bad in here either. So maybe we'll sprinkle in a couple. Actually, no. Oh, actually, I forgot I need to shear these things. Whoops. All right, let's just dot in a couple of them throughout the exhibit then. Now, the palm fronds probably wouldn't look too bad in here occasionally as well too, especially like closer to the actual Well, not right there because that's right next to the too high area there, but closer to the bamboo, I'm thinking would look pretty good. They almost look like little growing bamboo areas, or bamboo shoots, you know? Okay, I'm thinking that's pretty good. We can go ahead and squirt those back into the plant's backpack. We don't need them anymore. Let's see, I was talking about the water. I was thinking about adding maybe a couple things of water in here. Something, I don't know, like right here maybe would be a good one. I'm going to take the dirt that I just got from there, though, and I'm going to knock out this black sandstone and put it right there. Fill that up with water, and then maybe this could actually be our little, like, kind of a shallow area, you know? Thinking that this might work if we kind of do this. Or not shallow area, like our wetland area kind of down here. Okay, so we got like 3 buckets in there. I don't really want to go too overboard. Let's grab some lily pads and we'll stick them on there too, just to make sure nothing gets in there. As far as some detailing around that, though, because if there's water there, it would make sense if there was some mud blocks nearby. And if we had more coarse dirt, which I think I used the very last block doing this, but we can always make more really quickly here. I just need a couple pieces, really. I don't need anything too fancy. Alright, so there would absolutely be like mud kind of sprinkled in around this thing, as well as more coarse dirt. Oh, gotta lift up that green concrete powder for just a second, because I don't want that turning into concrete like I did right here. Derp. That's what I was trying to avoid, but I did not. Let's just replace it with some coarse dirt. There we go, bam. And I think, let's see, I think it's in the bat backpack that we have that stuff. Yep, let's grab a replacement block here, because that one block is going to make all the difference in the world, people. Let's go ahead and knock this out right here, and then like that. Perfect. All right, so we got some mud kind of sprinkled in down here too, so that it kind of looks like this is a little bit more of a wet area, you know, so that it's not it's a little different than the rest of the area. So clearly there's like a lowland kind of boggy area right there too. So interesting little detail to the entire exhibit, I think. We can go ahead and put, let's put the mud in here for right now. Coarse dirt goes in there as well, and this green concrete block will stick in there for right now anyway. Let's go ahead and add some more plant life into this. What else can we sprinkle in here, though? Desert grass? Not that makes sense. Okay, so, well, sprouts would make sense. I got a bunch of sprouts, too. I mean, they're all over this island, so I can use those like crazy. I'm thinking sprouts would, and short grass wouldn't be that bad either. Let's go ahead and just add a bunch of sprouts in here real fast. Alright, that's enough with the sprouts. Sugar cane might, like regular vanilla sugar cane might actually look pretty good in here. Like if we put it nearby with some of the water. Yeah, like right there. Actually, that might actually work pretty good. Good old-fashioned sugar cane. Now, same thing though. I don't want this growing super tall. So what we're going to do is we are going to put blocks in place to prevent it from growing any taller than I want it to. So let's just do that, and this one here can grow full height then. All right, so this will be, I kind of want those reversed, to be honest, not gonna lie. Let's do the piece there. Okay, so this thing can grow to full height then. So all three, it'll grow 3 tall. This one will be 2 tall, and that's where it'll stop. All right, I'm thinking that'll look pretty good there. What other things can we put around the water? I know, like, we can probably stick a couple cattails too. Oh, they don't go on there. They only go on grass. Okay. Actually, 1 cattail is probably fine. Small little detail, but it'll work. We can also grab some dead plants or dead bushes. Remember, this is a boggy area. Okay, so around here it makes sense. Actually, throughout the exhibit, it would make sense just to kind of drop one every once in a while, but not as much as what you'd see around like the boggy water area, because the boggy water area is kind of killing off the grass in the area or killing off the plants. Maybe that's like too much. It's too much stuff. Water overhydrated the plant, you know, so it killed it off. But we can dot these in occasionally throughout the exhibit, but I really don't want to overdo it on this. I think that's probably pretty good. Let's get rid of those things. I was thinking about putting some prairie grass in kind of like this open area in the middle, but I don't think it'll work. I just don't think it'll work. I just think it'll look like crap. So we're not gonna do it. Barley, that's interesting. I don't think that's gonna go in here either. All right, I'm thinking that's probably it. That's probably all we really need to do other than add the path blocks into the grass. All right, so let's grab some bone meal, and then maybe we'll go. Actually, let's add the path blocks now. This will be a good time to add the path blocks. Make this thing pop, because remember, if you're gonna make an exhibit pop, you got to use path blocks. Path blocks, people. When in doubt, whip them out. Okay, This will make your exhibits pop for sure. I could probably add in 1 or 2 over here too. But yeah, the path blocks are definitely, ooh, that looks bad. Path blocks definitely make things look just so much better when you're coming up with like a custom biome or custom exhibit for animals, especially with pandas and stuff. They would absolutely stomp the grass down as they go through here. So it makes sense for the grass to be kind of matted in some spots. Okay, let's take these things and put them all back right now. I'm gonna have to get some more water. If only there was an ocean nearby. I think the next thing we gotta do is we gotta just drop in a bunch of tall grass now. Ooh, hold on, time out. Flowers, okay? Flowers. We can probably put some flowers in here. I mean, that's probably something we can do, right? Like these white sages look good. I think these Japanese orchids, I only have 4 of them, but I think we can probably find a home for them. Let's start off with those, and then we'll see what else we can throw in here. I really do like these white sages, so we're gonna maybe sprinkle some of these things in here too. I'm kind of trying to steer clear of like the watery area, because like I said, it's a little bit more of a marshy kind of land, so probably flowers aren't gonna be growing all over the place there, but these things will sprinkle in everywhere else. Okay, all right. I think this is looking pretty good so far. I don't know if these things are like sages and these Japanese orchids grow in the same part of the world or not. But I'm doing it. These peach leather flowers. What do these things look like? Do these look good or bad, or what is this? How ugly are you? Oh, they're not that bad. Okay, we'll put in a couple of them in here too. Maybe one on this side of the bog. We'll drop 1 blue orchid down here where it's like marshy, because after all, that's what grows in swamp biomes. So there we go. Boyam. I'm thinking that's good for flowers. I think I've had my fill for the year. Okay, so let's. I'm not gonna put any more flowers in any exhibit for the rest of the year. I'm gonna make that declaration right now. Granted, it's the end of the year, but whatever. Hopefully, you guys have a good New Year's, by the way. All right, let's grow some grass. All right, the grass is grown. There's only one thing left to do that every exhibit needs, and that is add a little bit of button action in here, because I think little pebbles on the ground look amazing in these things. Now, we already put them by the stone piles, so we don't really have to put them there. We can drop them down here near the swampy area, too. That shouldn't be a problem. I don't really need to overdo it, though. I'm thinking this is pretty good. All right, now I do want to make sure I put in the handrails, okay? Because I usually forget that. I usually forget that every episode, and so I'm going to put in the railing in front here real quick. Okay, Gronk is dying left and right. He's getting shot up by skeletons like crazy. He's having a hard time down there. Might have to go give him a little bit of assistance here, but this is it. I think this is probably it. This is a finished panda exhibit. All right, now this is where the land is going to be. I really should probably put the handrails or the guardrails up here on the go to exhibit 2. That's probably something I'll do in between episodes, or I'll completely forget. My money's on the ladder. But you can see these shadows coming up right here. Those are the those are Dinnerbone's feet. Funny stuff. All right, so this is the panda exhibit. Tell me what you think down in the comment section if you don't mind. Does this look good for a panda exhibit? I only have 1. I also need a name for that one. So if you guys could, comment section. I need a name for the panda. Poe, I guess, would be a good name, but I think that's a little too generic. See if you can come up with something other than Poe, because I know that's from Kung Fu Panda. So let's take a little power nap here, and then we'll get a nice view of this place when it's all lit up in the sun. Oh, except that we won't, because it's on the other side of the volcano. Okay, guys, I think that's about it. I think we set out and we finished everything we were going to do today. We were going to build a panda exhibit, and voila, we have a panda exhibit. So what do you guys think? Comment section, please be honest. Let me know. Now remember, if you'd like to join this server like Kronk did, then you can totally come and join us here. Just check out my Patreon. Link is in the description, and you can come join me here. I'm gonna go probably help him out. There's a spider back and to my right on the right side of the screen. I can see it. Can you point it out if you can? Let me know. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Have yourself a wonderful New Year, actually, if I don't speak to you before then. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.